Hi. So now we're gonna answer some questions about Google Dorking. First, how can Trimix colleges protect themselves from potential threats posed by Google Dorking? To protect against potential threats posed by Google Dorking, Trimix colleges can implement several security measures. First, they should regularly audit their website for vulnerabilities, addressing any issues that could be exploited by malicious actions or actors. This includes security directories, sensitive files, and implementing strong access controls. Additionally, Trimex colleges should educate their staff and students about the importance of not sharing sensitive information online and avoiding oversharing on public platforms. Implementing a robust web application firewall and regularly updating their content manager or management system. And plugins can also help defend against common web application vulnerabilities. Lastly, monitoring for unusual or suspicious activities on their website can be instrumental in detecting and mitigating potential threats in a timely manner. By following these practices, Trimex colleges can significantly reduce their exposure to Google Derping activities. Okay, next. How, ma- how might the combination of both stenography and cryptography change the landscape of information security? We're gonna discuss its advantages and challenges. Its advantages are enhanced data security. The synergy of stenography and cryptography provides a robust shield for sensitive information. Cryptography encrypts data, ensuring its confidentiality, while stenography conceals the very presence of the data, adding an extra layer of protection. Covert communication. This combination facilitates communication by embedding secret messages with innocuous data. What are innocuous data? It is our data that is very important, like images or audio files. This is invaluable for clandestine communication in highly security environments such as military and intelligence. Like it is super confidential, limited only to those group of organization or whatnot. Still, it's private only. Yes, you and me. INX is resistant to attacks. It's extremely challenging for adversaries to detect or compromise data protected by both stenography and cryptography. The hidden data is safeguarded not only by encryption but also by its covert nature, making it highly resilient against conventional attack methods. So basically, it will just make them harder to be broken, to be decoded, because it has a layer which is steganography, while adding cryptography in a message inside the file. So that is its advantages. Now, its challenges are detection and prevention. Detecting and preventing covert communication can be complex. Specialized tools and expertise are required to identify hidden data, and even then, it may not be foolproof. So sometimes your encryption might be too easy to be solved or easy to be seen to notice. You have to make it foolproof. Okay, next is complex implementation. Implementing both steganography and cryptography can be intricate and resource intensive. It demands a deep understanding of both disciplines and might not be feasible for all use cases. Like some can be implemented just by steganography or cryptography. and cryptography, because it is not you have to think about different approaches to or security measures for your data to be safe. Now, next is usability versus security. Striking the right balance between security and usability is a continual challenge. In some instances, the heightened security provided by this combination may hinder data exchange and communications ease. Achieving an optimal balance is crucial. Key management. The management of encryption keys and steganographic techniques can be complicated. If keys are compromised, the security of the data can be jeopardized. It will be easily broken, stolen. Effective key management practices are vital. You have to be very strict when it comes to management. You have to be very keen on checking your steganographic techniques and encryptions for it to be more precise and secured and safe by the hands of cyber criminals. And lastly, legal and ethical considerations. The utilization of steganography for covert communication raises legal and ethical questions, especially when used in certain contexts. Organizations must navigate these concerns while implementing these techniques. So basically, you have to really know its legalities if it is fine to use this and that. So there are many legal terms for this kind of activities, and I guess it's fine when it's just person to person, but when it comes to organization, you have to really consider legal legalities. Last question is, if says Caesar cipher is easily breakable, why do you think it was effective during its initial usage in ancient times? Okay, Caesar cipher is the very simple, it's like the very basic cipher out of all the ciphers. It is because it's just a simple substitution cipher. So it is indeed easily breakable by modern cryptographic standards. However, during its initial usage in ancient times, it was effective for a few key reasons. First, the people of that era often lacked the knowledge and tools for more advanced cryptanalysis. Breaking the cipher required identifying patterns in the language and text, which was feasible with time and effort, but not something the average individual could easily accomplish. Secondly, communications were typically delivered in person or through simple means, making it more challenging for adversaries to intercept and decipher messages. Finally, the cipher provided a basic level of security that was often sufficient for the purposes of confidentiality in the historical context, such as military orders and diplomatic communications. While Caesar's cipher may be rudimentary by today's standards, it served its purpose effectively in its time. So, as time goes by, the hard ciphers can be one with the easily feasible ciphertext that could be broken. So during ancient times, it is it is the hardest. Yeah. So when you have knowledge, you can easily broke a thing or two of ciphers. And that's it. Thank you.